background. So looks like first acts is already dropping on digital for, I guess, for domestic market already. Like I'm seeing ad everywhere on my Twitter, on my YouTube. So I guess Universal, now they're advertising for this movie, like it's going on digital. When this movie is coming out, I didn't see any advertisement for this movie because I guess Universal, they always knew this movie is not gonna do good at the domestic market. That just means that the last movie, First Nine, really did like damage to this movie's overall success at the domestic market. Really, I'm like seeing ad everywhere. I'm like, now you're advertising this movie. I guess the international, this movie, like it came out for them. Like I don't think it's coming on digital for them, but for us it's coming on digital. Although it's coming on digital doesn't mean it's cheap. It still is gonna cost, I think, I saw it's $21 or $25. It varies, I guess, depend where you are. For me, I saw it was like $24.99, so it's quite expensive. Why would I pay $24.99? I can just go to theater and see it. I guess they're thinking if you want to see it with your whole family, then it's cheaper. Yeah, so I guess they knew this movie will fail at the domestic market. But although international, this movie is actually doing quite good. Currently it is sitting right now 617 of the worldwide market. Domestic as of today is only made $132 million. But international, especially market like China, this movie did quite good. Like it did $485 million as the international. But if you compare this box office with like First Nine, actually First Nine came out during the peak pandemic time. But when you look at the First Nine overall box office, especially domestic, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Like it's $173 million at the domestic, and international it made $553 million, and total it made like $726 million. And this number was a peak pandemic time when all the theater were closed, like most of the place theater were closed. So when you look at this number, unfortunately, someone who liked this franchise so much, looks like this movies, especially domestic number, like it's like not bad if you compare with the pandemic time. Like it's 132, but I don't think this movie will go to that 173. So the Universal, they're thinking with all this competition, like this movie will not make any money, that they are already releasing this movie on digital. So they're thinking they will like get some, like putting it early on digital. But after seeing Black Adam, because Black Adam, I remember that movie also, they dropped on digital very early. Didn't do that good either. So whenever I guess people are not excited for something, it doesn't matter how early you put on online, it doesn't make that much money either. But now you have to think why this movie's domestic number dropped so dramatically. I guess the last movie, although I did see some people still seeing this movie, they're going to the theater and enjoying this movie. And at the end of the day, I think First Acts is very multicultural movie that people like going to see. Like I saw like many people are watching it, they're enjoying it. Not for everyone, I guess. Then again, this market this month is so crazy. I don't think Universal is expecting this movie will like even catch that number 173. The movie came out during the pandemic time. So why is that? This movie, I guess all the people who saw the first, like especially the last movie, really did damage to this movie's overall image. Especially that scene they went to space, really is really ridiculous when you think about even now. Although I like that movie a lot, but I saw that movie on my DVD, you know. I thought it was interesting. Would I pay to see that movie? Maybe not. Now, will people pay $24 to see this on digital? I don't think so. I don't think people will pay that money either. I think this movie will lose money end of it, which I think Universal, they know. That is why they're dropping this movie so early on digital. Very interesting. And that was my thought on this. I'm really surprised how early they're dropping this. Like this movie, it hasn't been even a month already coming to digital. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie dropping early on digital. If you enjoyed about this video, don't forget my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.